When using AI for idea generation, some people might think that it sucks because what AI generates is sometimes nonsensical, physics-defying, and inconceivable. This was what I thought too, until I recently dove into using AI to spark my creativity. I was trying to generate ideas for a clock. I used Hypersketch and generated a ton of ideas. As I looked through the results, I saved the ones that I felt were interesting and pasted them onto my drawing board. Level 1. Form inspiration. From these two results, I was inspired by the forms and how it could be translated into a clock. For the first form, I thought about how the circular portion could be the analog clock face, while the flat portion could have a digital screen. For the second result, this part reminded me of a lever, and I drew up a clock that displayed the time like a slot machine. Level 2. Creating links. This result reminded me of a shark, while this one reminded me of a submarine. Sharks and submarines belong in the sea, right? So I drew up a clock that was like a fish tank, where the number of sharks and submarines being shown represents the current time. This kind of linked the general idea of water and clocks, and I thought about the clock that was like a measuring cylinder, where the water level was the time marker. I then drew one where the water path was circular like the clock face, and I also thought about using the number of water splashes to tell the time, kind of like a church bell. Level 3. Creating narratives. This got me thinking about the connection between time and water. Both are described to ebb and flow. Then, I drew this clock which was meant to show the low and high tides. Tides change throughout the day, and I thought about how this clock could use tides to show the time of day. Then, I thought about a clock that shows the passage of time, from a vibrant waterfall that has dried up into a small stream. And this narrative of time flowing like water got me thinking about a lot of forms, like these two Mobius strips, or a spiral, or even a wave. And this is why AI is great. From this short 10-minute exercise, I could create so many clocks. When we look at these surreal AI-generated results, we instinctively try to make sense of them, and it helps us to make these connections and get inspired. And that is why I think AI is great.